you're not already familiar with how to add Sitelink extensions in your Google Ads account or campaigns, it's a pretty straightforward process. I'm going to walk you through how it works here so you can see exactly what you need to do to get these set up properly. Now, I recommend starting by selecting a campaign. So you can add Sitelink extensions across your entire account, or at the campaign level, or even at the ad group level. Typically, the campaign level is going to work just fine. The thing is, if you add them at the account level, sometimes it's not going to be as relevant, right? Like if you're advertising multiple services, say this company does closet remodeling in Phoenix, but they also do kitchen remodeling in Phoenix. When we send them to like a gallery page where we're showing them examples of the work we've done, we might want to show them examples of work that are congruent with what they're looking for, right? So we can select a campaign here, and then once we've done that, you'll see that there is this assets option here. That's what they've been renamed as. They're now called assets instead of extensions, but I think a lot of people still know them as extensions, but they're really assets at this point. So I've selected site links right here, which is going to filter down just to the site links so we can kind of see, well, we already have some set up in this campaign. But all we would need to do in order to add some is click this blue plus button right here. When we do that, it's going to pop open this page, and oftentimes it's going to pre-fill some information in here. So it's suggesting that we do like our portfolio, which is what I was talking about before, like your gallery, about us, blog, get a quote. Really, Sitelink extensions, if we look at an example here, they're designed to shoot people off to different pages or sections of your website where they can find helpful information. So I just searched for auto shops in Phoenix, and we can see that this company has like oil change, all services, coupons, and discounts. The major advantage to using Sitelink extensions is that it causes your ads to take up a large portion of the search results page. You can see these ones don't really take up, excuse me, they don't really take up that much room here. Like this one ad is the same size as two of these ads combined. And so the more space that your ad takes up on the page, the higher your click-through rate is going to be, which means you're going to get more clicks, higher performance, lower cost per click, all sorts of benefits. And so that's the idea, is we want to provide site links where people can go off to different pages and learn more about what we do. And we can do this at, like I said, the account level, the campaign level, or the ad group level. I typically recommend doing it just at the campaign level, and we can select to create new Sitelink extensions. So you're going to want to it's required that you have a Sitelink text, just kind of like the headline or the title. It's like the link text here that you can see. And then you're going to need to, excuse me, you're going to need to have a URL that people can go to when they click on this, right? So we can just do something basic here, like example.com/portfolio. And then we can have like the about us, right? So this would be our about page. We can have our blog page. I don't know why it's saying blog center. I would probably just have it say blog, although I typically wouldn't recommend sending people to a blog from Google Ads, but that is what it's recommending here. And then the contact page. So usually you're going to want to make these specific to the industry you serve. And like I was showing you before, you can just go and do a search for whatever your keywords are that you're advertising on and see what your competitors are doing, kind of get a sense of what's already working in the industry. So in the automotive, auto repair shop industry, you might have like oil change services, discounts. But really, you just want to send people off to pages that are relevant based on what you're advertising for. Now, beyond just having this title up here and the link that people go to, it's also really good to add in descriptions. So portfolio, you might say something like, see the work we do for our clients. And there is a character limit here, which we actually just hit exactly. So you can have up to 35 characters per description. There's also a limit for the headline or the site link text. you know, get a sense of the transformation you'll see. That's going to be too long, but you get the idea, right? If we're going to send people to our portfolio where we're showing examples of work that we've done, then we want to talk about, you know, what they're going to get when they click on this link. So I don't necessarily think it makes sense to sit here and type all these out for you so you can see exactly how I would do it, but I'll give you a couple examples. So about us, learn more about how we can help over 30 years of experience, something like that. You probably want to make sure it's spelled right, but you get the idea. So by adding these in, you're going to have these descriptions show up underneath your Sitelink extensions. So in order for it to show up like this, where it's actually like expanding the size of your ad, you're going to need to have the title and the description below it, and then Google will let you have your ad show up like this. If you just put the headline, then it will show up more like this, where you can just see the links underneath, and it's going to expand the size of your ad, but not nearly as much. So I definitely recommend taking the whatever extra 5 minutes it's going to take you to write out descriptions, description 1 and description 2, and get these all filled out. You can add more too if you want to add some more custom ones that, maybe it's recommending some, you can add some on top of that. And then all you would do is click save. When you do that, they're going to start showing up in your account here. Now the thing to keep in mind is that these metrics can be a little bit deceiving. So a click on a Sitelink extension, you would assume, because this Sitelink extension has 63 clicks, that there's been 63 clicks on the actual Sitelink extension. That's not necessarily the case. The way these metrics work is that Google is showing how many times your ad was clicked on when a Sitelink extension shows on your ad. So for this example, this Sitelink extension has showed up 1,766 times on an ad. When it's shown up those times, it's gotten 63 clicks. So it's a 3.57% click-through rate. We can see the cost per conversion when this Sitelink is showing up on the ad. And so it's not necessarily indicating that this Sitelink got that many clicks, which is just helpful to know because you would think that that's how it works just by default, but it's really more of like an indication of how the ad performs when this asset is showing on the ad. So some of these actually have a higher click-through rate. And so you can start to analyze like what is actually allowing our ad to get a better performance. And then you can pause the ones that maybe aren't working as well. And just click this drop down and click pause. And then you can add in new ones, edit them, change them, do whatever you want to try to get the performance to be as good as humanly possible, really. So I hope you found this helpful. If there's anything you did have questions about, don't hesitate to reach out. You just drop your questions in the comments section down below, and I'll be sure to get back to them there. Look, if you're the type of person that just doesn't even want to deal with Google Ads anymore, then you can always reach out to me. My company is Missoula SEO Geek. I'll leave a link to my website down below, but we do manage Google Ads for different companies in different industries, and you can come learn about what we do, what makes us unique. You can even read some of the testimonials from some businesses that we've taken from 0 to over $1 million in revenue, like this one here. And really just see that, this is the type of thing that's going to explode your business growth. So feel free to reach out. You can always give us a call or contact us through our website, and we'll look forward to working with you.